The Hague has ambitious plans for Binckhorst. A famously grey area is promised to turn into a green haven. But is Binckhorst indeed going to be a green utopia where both biodiversity and people thrive? Or is it an example of green gentrification aimed at selling the new buildings to investors? Let's see for ourselves. Binckhorst starts with big 36, including the office areas and the famous club BIP. But there is no green in sight. It is obvious that while there are many entrepreneurial and creative organizations, they do not seem to green the space. Another prominent place is the Titan project.
Titan is a former tobacco storage facility that underwent a remarkable transformation. Priding itself on circularity, it is made using harvested steel beams and reused steel doors, even sporting solar panels on top. However, while sustainable, it is lacking in biodiversity.
The whole space in front of Titan is a huge parking lot with no green in sight. Similar can be said about the other parts of the neighborhood. Much of the construction plans do not seem to leave space for biodiversity either. The only exceptions fall under the same pattern, a business for which it is profitable to brand itself as green to attract clients, such as a coworking or a cafe. But this creates fragmentation of habitats. Nature scattered across the neighborhood disrupts migration of species. For example, lack of connectivity can cause loss of birds and butterflies as they fail to travel long distances.
Many local sustainable initiatives around the Binckhorst have been displaced. In the St. Barbara Cemetery, there used to be vacant land used to grow hop, which was used by the local brewery and the bakery, but not anymore.
With many local businesses forced out by increasing prices, the new green projects will serve only the investors and new, more affluent residents. An important community member and an owner of a small paper factory in Binckhorst shared, "You are, of course, under continuous threat because there was never any certainty that you stay here. Municipality was our landlord for 60 years or more. In the middle of the night, they sold all the premises to a real estate company for an appallingly low price, without ever offering them to the people who had been working here for 60 or 70 years. This can be seen with the heart of Binckhorst, the Binckhorst Castle. The results of its historical restoration and a promised green oasis around will be enjoyed mostly by the residents from the new buildings, as previous communities have been already forced out. There is also a lack of communication and updates on the progress of the greening projects. Most information have not been updated for years. The information center that opened in 2023 have seen being closed.
One positive example is Carbide, a former parking lot that has been greened by the efforts of its residents and several organizations. Now it is used for different meetings and activities.
This place is used to grow out trees to then plant them around the neighborhood. There is also a bee hotel here, and these are movable planters made by students from recycled materials. We hope that The Hague will turn away from green boosterism and instead embrace the practices of local communities. The green gentrification must stop, and the city should prioritize solutions that seek to enhance biodiversity and serve Binckhorst residents over profit-seeking.